What up, though? All praises go to the Most High, man. It's your boy Trail, man. And today, I want to talk about, man, I feel inspired right now. Real talk. To talk about these toxic relationships, man. These toxic relationships, man. You know, trust me, I understand, man. I done been in a few, man. You know what I'm saying? And they don't always start out toxic, man. I don't think they really ever start off toxic, for real. But you know, one thing leads to another. You feel me? People get hurt. It's hard for people to forgive. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's hard to rekindle the love. You know what I mean? But it's like, these toxic relationships is exactly what it say. It's toxic, man. The shit is bad for your health, man. Shit bad for your mental health, physical health, emotional health, spiritual health. You know what I'm saying? Shit bad for your all-around being, man. For real, because if you with somebody where y'all literally competing at who can hurt each other the most, or who can say the most fucked up shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't good, man, you know? And it's like, trust me, I come from an old-fashioned, traditional family. You know, my mama and daddy, they been together my whole life. Literally, you know what I mean? I'm 33. My mama and daddy been married for 31 years or something. You know what I'm saying? So, literally my whole life. So, I understand the value and the concept of never leaving your other person. You know what I mean? But in the same token, you know, I understand the value of what a real strong relationship supposed to look like. And I'm not saying my mama and daddy never argue. I'm not saying they never, you know, had disagreements. You know what I'm saying? But I can honestly say I ain't never seen my mama and daddy arguing growing up. You know what I mean? Like, that's super toxic to just, when you and your other person so mad at each other, when y'all just arguing in front of anybody, like, putting all y'all business out there, even arguing in front of your kids, you know what I mean? Like, they hearing you call their mama a bitch. You feel me? They hearing you call their daddy a bitch. They hearing you call their mama a hoe or whatever the case. They hearing all this stuff. You know, that's toxic as hell. That's toxic as hell. You feel me? Like, and I never seen my daddy put his hands on my mama, you know? Like, I ain't never seen my mama put her hands on my daddy, you feel me? Real talk. So when you in these relationships and, you know, y'all hitting each other, he hitting you, you hitting him, she hitting him, he hitting her, like, man, that shit toxic as hell, man. That shit toxic as hell, man. And we gotta realize that, like, and sometimes, you know, as hard as it is, like, some shit just be meant to be let go. Like, flat out. You know? You can't be scared to fail out here in this world. And you can't be scared to admit when you done fucked up. Like, a real man will make a real man, like, gotta be able to accept responsibilities, man. You gotta just be able to admit, look, I fucked up. You feel me? Like, maybe we should think about another, you know, another route. Like, maybe we should think about something else, you know, even if it's just a brief separation, or, because no matter what's meant is always gonna be. You know what I mean? If y'all meant to be together, somehow, some way, God's energy is gonna bring y'all back to one. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, sometimes we gotta realize, man, distance can make the heart grow fonder, man. And sometimes all y'all need is a little bit of space in between each other, because you just constantly being with this person who is bringing you so much grief and turmoil, that ain't right. And it ain't even right for them to constantly be with you, and they know you bring it, and they know they bringing you all this grief and turmoil. You feel me? They really loved you, if they really cared about your well-being, you know, they really had your best interests at heart, they wouldn't even want to cause you all that pain. You know what I mean? And we gotta realize, like, when you treating your significant other, your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever the case may be, when you treating them like a nigga out in the street, like y'all talking to each other like this just a random nigga you got beef with, y'all ready to fight each other like this just a random person you got smoke with, like, come on, man. Like, that relationship need to be treated like that. It need to just be out in the street. They need to let that shit go. Like, and we, like, cause you gotta realize, like, it all shows your level of consciousness and your self-esteem. You know what I mean? When you willing to stay with somebody who ain't doing you right. You know what I mean? Like, when you willing to stay with somebody who done called you a bitch, your mama a bitch, your daddy a bitch, your kids a bitch. Like, you feel me? What type of nigga is you? Like, what type of woman are you? Like, come on, man. Why you feel like you should be treated like that? Like, hell no, you shouldn't be treated like that. Especially not from somebody who claim they love you. You know what I mean? Especially not from somebody who got your back. And what we gotta realize in these relationships, man, everybody go through shit. You know what I mean? Everybody go through shit. But your significant other is not your punching bag. Like, they not what you take your aggression out on and your anger out. Nigga, go to the gym for that shit. Like, nigga, I ain't your punching bag. I ain't no treadmill. You just walk on, run on, stump on. Like, hell no. You feel me? Like, I'm supposed to be your rock. I'm supposed to be your pillar. I'm supposed to be your shoulder to cry on and lean on and for support, help you stand up. I ain't supposed to be, no, you feel me? No dummy you just beat up on. Like, hell no, I don't give a fuck what you going through. I don't care what you going through, man or woman. You feel me? Like, your other person is not supposed to be what you let your rage and your aggression and your anger and all these, you know, your wrath out on. Like, hell no. Hell no. And I feel like that's where a lot of shit go wrong, you feel me? Because we feel like this person ain't leaving no way. This my person. Like, they should be understanding of me going through this pain. They should be understanding of where my mind is. Like, yeah, yeah, I'm understanding to an extent. But at some point, you gotta have that pride and that love and that respect for yourself. You know what I mean? And it's like, I'm a person, man, I learned from my first marriage, you know what I mean? Like, I don't never just want to give up on shit that easy, so I understand, you know. I definitely understand, you know, the effort, you know, want to give it another try, want to do this, want to do that, but it's like, if you not treating me as good as you treating your boss, like, motherfuckers treat their boss better than they treat their spouse. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers treat the people who like, shouldn't mean as much better than the person you're married to for life. You with this person for life. Or even if y'all boyfriend and girlfriend, y'all are literally one. You know what I mean? Y'all could be married one day. Like, that's the whole purpose of being boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, okay, we finna figure this shit out. See if we want to be married. See if we compatible. And then if we is, we gonna take it to the... Niggas ain't just being boyfriend and girlfriend just to fill up time. Like, you know, and if you is, that's the wrong idea. Like, this shit ain't just no space filler. Like, no gap filler. Like, hell no. There's supposed to be a purpose behind this shit. Yeah, this my girlfriend. This my girl. And like, you know, one day, this gonna be my wife, you know? That's the purpose. Like, this shit ain't just no, this my girl until I find something better, and then that's gonna be my wife. Like, hell no, that ain't how it's supposed to be, you know? That might be how a lot of niggas be moving out here, but that ain't the purpose of it. You know what I mean? So we just gotta understand that, man. And you should want to be nice to your person. You know what I mean? You should want to treat them better than you treat anybody else in the world. You know what I mean? Flat out. Love y'all, man. Good thoughts, good vibes in a minute.